Hello everyone, this is the Archfiend, and are you guys ready for another one of my rant videos? I'm ready for one of my goddamn rant videos! Okay, well good, I didn't mean to scare you, I just want to get you guys in the mood here. Today we're going to be talking about one of my all-time favorite films. I'm going to be discussing a few things about it, telling you why it's my favorite, and telling you just what exactly is pissing me the hell off about this film right now. Let me just go ahead and grab it here. This is a film that came out in two parts. I'm sure many of you have seen it out there. I'm referring to, of course, Kill Bill Volume 1 and Volume 2. Now, Volume 1 is hands down the better of the two. I don't give a shit what you guys say out there. Volume 1 cleans the floor with Volume 2. So, this is a movie that I love. I've watched it a billion times. I've calculated it's literally been a billion times that I've watched this movie. As a matter of fact, I think this movie has done something that only one other movie in the history of Hollywood has done, and that has created a female character that is both critically acclaimed in a critically acclaimed movie and is a box office smash in an action film. Okay? This has been done, in my opinion, one other time, and that one other time is the movie Aliens with Sigourney Weaver. Okay, and don't leave comments about shit like, oh, Angelina Jolie and BluRay, that was a great movie. Get that shit out of here. That movie sucked, okay? Uma Thurman and Sigourney Weaver clean the floor with Angelina Jolie and her big fake titties, okay? That's not a real movie. This is a real movie, okay? Now that we got that out of the way. So, this is obviously a great movie. I've watched it a billion times. Why the hell would I possibly be ranting about this? Well, it's simple. Both of these movies were recently released in October on Blu-ray. As you can tell, these are not Blu-ray DVDs that I'm holding. Obviously, you guys probably know from my previous videos that I have a Blu-ray DVD player and a bunch of high-definition TVs, and just got that $8,200 TV that you guys have seen in my previous video. And so yeah, I don't own the high-definition versions of these. Well, why not? Well, the answer is simple. They were basically exact copies of what these DVDs were, okay? And what I mean is that they offered no content that could not be found in the extra features on either one of these DVDs. All they were was an upgrade in both visual and sound quality. Big friggin' whoop. The thing that pisses me off about this, and granted, I've bought a lot of DVDs that aren't an upgrade over what I own on the standard DVD. The thing that pisses me off is that there are upgraded versions of these DVDs out in foreign markets. If you guys aren't familiar with this, this movie had to be severely edited in order not to get an NC-17 rating. In Japan, both of these movies are released with extended scenes and a lot more horrific graphic shit than what you saw in these movies. Why the hell wouldn't something like that, the extended versions of these movies, be released on something like the Blu-ray release of these movies? Okay? Why would I buy an exact copy of this when I know in foreign markets there exists extended versions of these markets? Well, people, you know what? The answer is simple. You know who was responsible for the distribution of these movies on Blu-ray? Buena Vista. That's those cocksuckers over at Disney, okay? They basically, and I don't know how they exactly got linked up. They were in no part in charge of the production and release of these movies originally, but for whatever reason they're in charge of the distribution of them on Blu-ray. Okay? I blame them for this for a number of reasons. Number one, Quentin Tarantino is planning on re-releasing these movies in the combined film that he originally intended them to be. So in other words, he doesn't want these to be two separate films. He originally made them to be one film, and he wants to release them as one film with the extended scenes in them on top of the extended scenes that you see in a version like the Japanese version. Okay? Buena Vista knows this. So why would they add those extended scenes in when they can just take our money now with the watered down photocopy of what you get on the standard definition DVDs? You know what? You goddamn assholes at Buena Vista. All they care about is making goddamn money and finding new ways to make money. This is the same goddamn company that'll re-release a movie like Peter Pan for the 50th time, keep it on the market for a month, and then pull it off the market again. They do that with all their Disney DVDs, all their major theatrical release films. I hate this company. They ruin shit. I don't know why Quentin Tarantino would let his goddamn movies get linked up with this company. Another reason why Buena Vista does this, because like I said, they just want to make money. They're stingy bitches. They know that Quentin Tarantino is eventually going to re-release that movie, and he's releasing it on standard definition first. So, of course, once that's out and people like me buy the standard definition combination of these two movies, 6 to 8 months down the road, they're probably just going to release it on Blu-ray. So why would I invest in the Blu-ray version of these now when the goddamn combined movie with the extra scenes is going to come out on Blu-ray and I'm going to buy it again? What do you want me to buy, 4 goddamn copies of each one of these films? No, I'm not doing that. Screw you, Buena Vista, you cocksuckers. God damn it, they ruin shit. Now, I am by no fan of Buena Vista, as you can tell, and I don't even like movies like Pirates of the Caribbean, but you know what? I bought shit like that on Blu-ray, and I have no problem buying it, because I know that something like this isn't going to get, you know, like 10 different versions of it. It's got a ton of extra scenes that are just above the standard film, as the trailers and all that good shit. Kill Bill has nothing. It has trailers for the movie, and Kill Bill 2 has 1 deleted scene. Big friggin' whoop. You know what? I guess I just need to move to Japan and just, like, you know, buy the DVD over there and watch it. Because obviously Buena Vista isn't going to hook a brother up here and just make a goddamn version of the movie that is worth paying a premium for. Alright, Buena Vista, I own the original DVDs. I am not going to buy, even though I love this movie and I would love to see it on high definition on my big $8,200 television, I'm not going to buy the version of it on Blu-ray. I don't care. It's a little something called principles at this point. And you know what? I'm not going to violate them. I love that movie. I want to see it in high def. I just don't want to be screwed over by some stupid little chicken shit tactic, which is you guys wanting to make more money off the what are going to be imminent re-releases of 2 different versions of this film. What can I say? I don't know. I love that movie. Hope you guys like this rant. I got nothing more to add to this. Buena Vista, suck my balls. Have a good night, everyone.